In this video, I'm going to do a review and walkthrough of JumpStory. Now, I'm going to take you on the inside of JumpStory so you can see what the members area looks like. I'm going to go over my pluses and minuses. We'll discuss who JumpStory is best suited for, and then I'm going to give you my opinion as to whether or not you should pick up this product. So stick around. All right, so what is JumpStory? Well, JumpStory is a library of over 25 million photos, videos, icons, vectors, and illustrations. Now, JumpStory uses artificial intelligence, or AI, and it's used to help you find exactly what you're looking for pretty much instantly. They also have a service that I'm going to talk about a little bit later that you're going to find pretty helpful. Now, JumpStory also gives you unlimited access and unlimited downloads for commercial purposes of all of these assets. Now, this, I gotta tell you, this is a paid service, okay? And we'll go over that as well, the pluses and minuses of that. They also have a 90-day or 3-month free trial. Now, they're offering this free trial in response to what's going on globally with the pandemic. So this is an opportunity for you to test out JumpStory for a full 90 days. And as we go through the walkthrough and review of this product, I'm going to include some quick access time links down in the description below, so that way you can hop over to the specific area of this video that you want to watch, all right? Because this video may go a little long. So I had mentioned it's a paid product. It's a paid service. Let's take a look at their pricing plans. They have 3 pricing plans, a monthly, yearly, and a custom plan. It's $25 per user per month. It's also, or you can do it $195 per user yearly, or if you've got a lot of users, then you can contact them for a special rate. Now, as I had mentioned, right up here, it says 14-day free trial. They do have a 90-day free trial that they're making available to everyone because of the pandemic. I'm including that link down below. So go ahead, sign up, check it out for yourself. Now, how did I stumble upon JumpStory? Well, I found them when I was searching through STACKSOCIAL, and I saw this offer here: JumpStory Authentic Stock Photography Lifetime Membership. So you can pay $99 or $100 to get lifetime access to JumpStory. They also have down here a $49.99 or $50 lifetime access plan. This is the light plan. And what that does is, if you notice down here, with the unlimited lifetime access plan, you get access to more than 25 million of their assets. If you get the light plan, that drops down to 10 million. So you get more than 10 million. Now, how they can determine what that limit is, I have no idea. But if you plan on making full use of this product, then just sign up for the unlimited plan. Okay, so just go to STACKSOCIAL, look for JumpStory, and you'll see that they have this special going on. Okay, but here's the thing: if you buy the lifetime membership from STACKSOCIAL, this is a STACKSOCIAL promotion, which means that once you buy this coupon code from STACKSOCIAL, it's final. There are no refunds whatsoever. So you have to be absolutely sure that you are going to use this product. Now, who is this product geared towards? Well, if you're just a beginner and you're just starting off in your online journey, then I would tell you probably to not buy this product, just because $99, that's a lot of money. Okay, you could be spending that money on other parts of your business and then save up, and when you start making a profit, then you can invest in something like JumpStory. If you are a full-time blogger, or you produce a lot of content and you are actually making money right now, then something like this would make more sense to you. Obviously, if you are a small, medium-sized, even an enterprise business, getting unlimited access to this product would be beneficial to your business. But if you are a beginner and you are a beginner affiliate marketer or a blogger, do not spend your money on this. Okay, there are other ways to get free access to videos, to pictures and things like that that you can use. That being said, let's go ahead and see what makes JumpStory different from their competition. Now, on their website, they have a link up here called Compare. And this page right here will compare JumpStory to not only other paid options, but also the free options that are out there as well. And as you can see right here, they compare themselves to Unsplash, Pixabay, and Pexels. And I've done reviews on all three of those services, and they're comparing themselves. This paid product is comparing themselves to free ones, okay, free services. Now it says right here, with JumpStory, you get one simple global license. And they continue to say that some people using platforms like Unsplash are currently getting sued because these platforms use a private license without any insurance. So what this tells me is that JumpStory has some sort of insurance to cover any type of litigation. If you are using Unsplash, Pixabay, or Pexels, and if you watch any of my reviews on those three services or those three websites, I do urge you to go through the licensing, okay? When you are looking at the photo, just don't download it. Go through the bottom and take a look to see what the license involves, because sometimes you have to give attribution to that particular photographer, all right? Now, JumpStory goes on to say that they've got a lot more images. So they've got 25 million authentic and high-performing photos, illustrations, vectors, icons, and videos. And they add approximately 30,000 new assets every day. Now, they also give you unique features that these three services or these three websites don't have. And that is background removal tool, photo editor, image archive, and search assistant. And those are great services to have, especially if you're paying for JumpStory, okay? Now, if we look over here, they also compare themselves to iStock, Shutterstock, and Deposit Photos. And those are three of the more notable image platforms out there, paid image platforms, okay? Now, they're saying that with JumpStory, you get authentic images, only authentic images. So they're authentic and real, and they claim that they perform 80% better than photos from Shutterstock, iStock, Adobe Stock, etc. Which is great because you obviously want your photos to stop someone from scrolling if you're running an ad, to evoke emotion if you are writing a story or a blog post, right? Now, it says here that with JumpStory you get unique support, and their support, we're gonna go through that when we jump inside of JumpStory, but they have a concierge service or an assistant service where they will actually help you to pick the right photo. They'll do it for you, which is incredible. And they also have unique features like a background removal tool, photo editor, image archive, and a search assistant, which again, some of these services may have them, but some may not, and some may have a mixture. Okay, so you're gonna be able to see that as well. This is a detailed comparison of JumpStory versus other brands, and I'm not gonna go through each feature here and compare them, but for the most part, they have a lot of things that other that paid as well as free services don't have. Okay, and you can go through that when you take a look at their website. Now, this is where it gets really interesting, okay? Because now JumpStory is actually going to compare the images in their library versus other platforms, okay? So in this instance, they're saying that when in JumpStory, if you do a search for the word people, these are the kinds of images that pop up. And when you look at them, they look very real, right? They look like images that you would take with your camera or your smartphone, okay? And that's really cool because this is the kind of images that stops people from scrolling, that provide interest to your article or make that emotional connection with your reader or your audience, okay? Take that same people search, that same search term, and you do it in Shutterstock and iStock search. these are the kinds of results that you get. Okay, and if you look at these results, they look like stock images. Totally look like stock images. And these are the types of images when you see them in Facebook or you see them on a website, it doesn't really evoke any type of response from you. Okay, and images, especially pictures, need to connect with the person that is looking at them. Okay, and that's what helps to connect them with your brand and with your story and your article. Okay, I look at them and they look like stock images right off the bat. Okay, so now in JumpStory they did a search for AI, for artificial intelligence, and so it brings up illustrations, vector graphics, things like that. But if you take a look at these photos, they have some level of emotion built in, even the illustrations for that matter. This image right here of a robot looking at a rose, right? That to me has some kind of emotion built into it. Now, if we search on Pixabay, they don't have emotion. It seems, and I see what they're saying. It's a little bit more difficult with images and things that people have created in terms of art, but you can see that these photos look very, very generic. Okay, but they're free. So what do you expect, right? This is the difference between free and paid, right? Now let's take a look here. JumpStory search for smile, and you look at these photos, and again, they look real. They look like they've been taken by somebody on vacation or with their smartphone, okay, and stuff that you would see on Facebook or Instagram. And then when they do the same search with Shutterstock and iStock, these photos, they look like stock images. They actually look pretty cheesy, but they look like the type of photos that I would see in, for instance, a dental website. Some of those dental websites that you see, the stock ones where they have the images already in there. These photos look like that. Okay. Now let's take a look at another example here. JumpStory search for the word love, and these are the types of photos that come up. Okay, and let's compare them to Shutterstock and Getty search. Okay, again, these photos, they look like stock images instantly. These are the types of photos that I usually scroll through and I have no interest because I know that they're stock photos. Okay, whereas these, they're different and they make me stop because they look real. Okay, and they are real, and that's the difference. Now, one other thing before we hop into the members area, let's take a look at this free background removal tool that they have. All right, and this is included in JumpStory. This, to me, it looks very much like the service provided by RemoveBG. It's also available in Canva on their pro account. So if you have Canva, this is very similar. I know that RemoveBG has or provides access to their API to other companies. So this looks very similar to that. But again, this is something that is important to have, right? To have something incorporated in your paid service. And the difference between using the free RemoveBG versus using one that's paid is that the quality of the photo is much higher when you are using it on a paid service. Now, if you use it for free on the RemoveBG site, it's good enough. Don't get me wrong, you can still remove the background. But if you want a higher quality photo, then obviously when it's connected to a paid service, you're gonna get that level of quality. All right, folks, so let's get down to the good stuff. What does it look like inside the members area? All right, so I'm gonna go through pretty much every page, every link on here, because I want to be as thorough as possible so that you can make the best decision for yourself. Now, as I mentioned earlier, if you are struggling, if you are not making money, okay, do not buy this. Okay, I know you can get it for $99 one time or even $49.99 one time. You don't need it. Okay, focus on your business. Don't worry about it. I'm sure there's going to be another special coming up down the future when you are actually making a profit. Now, that is the most important thing. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look here. Okay, so this is the inside here. I logged in right off the bat. They talk about high performing images and global insurance. Don't worry about unsafe license terms like Unsplash, Pixabay, Pexels, etc. So kind of a dig at the free services out there. Again, if you're going to use the free services, please make sure that you read the licenses for each one, okay? Again, just don't download the photo blindly, all right? Take the time to read, because you may have to provide attribution, you may have to provide other types of things in order to display that photo on your website or in your ad, okay? So, just err on the safe side, all right, folks? All right, so now they've got these 3 different sections here. They've got handpicked collections, personal assistants, which we're gonna go over real shortly, and the background removal tool, which we talked about, okay? And here are some photos that are available inside, okay? And you can see really nice photos. I just like how realistic they are, and they look like things that people have taken on their smartphones or on their digital cameras, okay? Now, let's go take a look at, well, here's a search term right here, and the search bar. And if you hover over here, it says JumpStory supports more than 40 different languages. So that's pretty cool. So you don't really have to type in English. It supports 40 different languages. Which languages? Hopefully we'll find that out as we jump through here. But if not, I will put them in the description below, okay? So it says try searching in your own native language or use English to make absolutely sure you get the best search results every time. Okay, so that's comforting because, hey, English is not everyone's first language, right? So this really helps out, especially if your English is not good and you want to find that perfect picture. Go ahead, type out the search term in your native language and see what JumpStory gets. Okay, so this is where, and we'll just do a real quick one. Let's do surfing, since we are surfing. So you can see it gives you some suggestions here. I'm just going to go with just surfing in general and see what it pulls up. Okay, and that was really quick. And you can see right here, they give you related searches. Okay, so if there's anything specific that you're looking for, here's the photos, vectors, videos, illustrations, icons. Okay, and you can sort by a bunch of different options. The most relevant, fresh ones that are coming up. Location, so you can base it off of location, which is kind of cool. Orientation, so you can have all of them, vertical, horizontal, and square. Color, so if there's a particular color that you are interested in to match a theme for your website or your ad, you can do that as well. People, all people, with people, or without people. And they have this selection here for safe, and they have safe, on or off. So JumpStory, it says here, JumpStory's safe search will exclude restricted content from your search results, which is good. Okay, so let's scroll down here. You got some really nice photos. Okay, all of these again look really nice, very, very realistic, not like any of those cheesy stock photos that you might see on some other sites. Okay, let's take a look at the vectors here, and these are cool too. So you can use these in your ads, on your website, in your blog posts, all kinds of uses. It's just left up to your imagination. So these are really nice. Videos, they've got 12 videos for surfing. Okay, if you hover over them, you can see some footage here. This is pretty cool. I like it. All right, illustrations, they've got 10 of them. Here we go. Okay, and then icons. Let's take a look at some of the icons they have here. So they've got 6 icons here, and you can choose from them. So let's head back to the main page. Okay, and let's go ahead and take a look at this feature here, the personal assistant. I mentioned it a couple times. Now let's go ahead and let's dive right in and see what this thing is all about. Now they're saying that if you're too busy, then let us give you a helping hand. It says your personal assistant has just made themselves a nice cup of coffee and is ready to help out. That is very nice. Simply use the form to describe what kind of photos you're looking for. As further inspiration, you're more than welcome to attach a photo similar to the one that you need. The assistant will get back to you with the photos within 24 hours. So all you do is you fill in your name, your email address, describe what you're looking for. Try to be as descriptive and specific as possible. You can even attach a file so that it gives them an idea. And then all you do is you click send and they get back to you within 24 hours, which is cool because lots of times we're so busy. And I know I've been stuck trying to look for that perfect photo, and I probably spend, an hour or so just looking for one single photo. So this is really, really helpful. You can go about doing other things and they'll let you know when they pull something from their archive, okay? Now, speaking of archive, if we click on this, this is where you're able to store images that you downloaded, okay? You can create as many folders as you need, so that way you can specifically categorize the photos that you have downloaded and used, okay? You can also upload your own images, okay? So you can also upload your own images and store them here so that you have a single place to access all of your photo assets, okay? Now let's head over to collections. Okay, so right here, if you hover over here, you can further drill down to categories, countries, and industries. But we'll just take a look at the general collections page here. So you can see they categorize them in different areas. So 2020 marketing calendar, traditions and trends, business life, nature and climate, people and emotions. You can see them all over here. You can check out their industry collections as well. So you can click on that to check out their industry collections. Here are some images or collections based off of the 2020 marketing calendar. Okay, so they've got Mother's Day, Women's Day, Father's Day, World Photography Day, Back to School, Halloween, Black Friday. Okay, they've got all the holidays here as well. Okay, they also have traditions and trends. Okay, so they've got things like April Fools. They even got Brexit, cannabis. So if you guys are into CBD, this would be a place to go for photos. Coronavirus, that's under trends, mental health, Ramadan, and Thanksgiving. Then you go down to business life. So for someone like me, this is something that would be important to as a marketer, right? So these are some of the collections that they have. In fact, let me take a look at one. Let's look at working from home. Click on View Collection. And these images are all related to working from home. So you can see all the different ones. Love the feet on the feet on the table there. So you can see all the different photos that are available of people working from home. So you can utilize these in, again, your ads, your blog posts, your website, a bunch of different areas here. Okay, and even though you see just a little bit, 46 photos right here. Obviously, I think if you do more searches, you'll be able to and be more specific. You might find other types of photos, okay? But this is the working from home collection. So these photos are probably photos that they handpicked or the algorithm picked that they felt would be appropriate for this specific collection. Okay, so let's head on back to the main collections page. Okay, so those are the different collections that they have. Now let's head over to image tools. So there's two image tools. They have an image editor and a background remover. And they even give you a video here on how to use the image editor. Okay, you can add a filter, turn the image into grayscale, resize it, add your own logo or image on top of the photo, which is kind of cool. So you have that ability to customize the image, which is, to me, it's really helpful. So that way you don't have to take it into, let's say, Canva and do that. Even though Canva is a really great product, you can see that JumpStory is kind of thinking about that and how they can provide that kind of a service to their customers. Now you can upload and edit your own photos, which is nice too. Okay, so very similar. This seems very similar to what Canva does in terms of being able to upload your photos and edit them as well. And again, we have the background removal tools. Okay, so you can watch these videos and they'll walk you through how to do these specific tasks. Okay, and then let's take a look here. This last one here, it says text match beta. So let's go ahead and click on that. And this is pretty cool, okay, because again, when it comes to finding that perfect photo or the photo that you think is going to resonate with your audience or connect with them, right? JumpStory has now this beta service called Text Match, meaning it's in beta. It's not perfect yet. They're still working on it. So, use it at your own risk, right? But they're saying that, welcome to JumpStory's AI Text Match. Please insert your text in the box and click Match Now. Now, this function It's still in beta, which means that the quality of the results may vary. We will continue to improve the technology in the months to come. Remember not to click match now until you have inserted your text. If you insert very long text, you should expect the text match to take longer time delivering a result. Okay, so and that makes sense. Okay, so what I did was I'm gonna test this thing out. I don't know how long it's gonna take to pull up the results, but I took the liberty of writing a short little paragraph here, and it's a weight loss one right here, right? Losing weight is not easy. In fact, it can seem darn well impossible. You need the right plan, and most importantly, you need the right mindset to do it. So we're gonna put this inside, and we'll see what text match beta can do for us, and see how good this artificial intelligence really is. Okay, so let's go ahead and click match now. Okay, so there's a reason why it's in beta. Some of this stuff does not even look close to weight loss and diet. I had watched earlier a video where there was an interview of the founder, one of the co-founders of the company. And they're based in Denmark, by the way, I believe. And he was mentioning that it's all about discovery, right? So even though the photos pulled up don't seem to match what typically I would search for in terms of dieting, right? Like food, people on scales and things like that. What he's trying to impart on us, and what this service is trying to impart on us, is that the photo doesn't have to be exactly what that text is all about, right? If I'm talking about, nearly impossible, right? I mean, this photo right here could really, be used in that context, right? Because impossible, right? I mean, it's not how do you describe impossible, right? Okay. So again, there's more to it than just basically picking out a photo that, exactly matches. But again, the concept behind it is new, and they're trying to revolutionize this industry. So, they're going to be introducing concepts that someone like me, I may not be used to. I don't understand it. Okay. And that's part of this whole learning process of when you purchase a new product or you sign up for a new service, you have to learn how it works. Okay. But for me, it's a little different. It would take a little bit of getting used to. So as they start improving text match and take that beta moniker off of it, hopefully they'll come up with something that, brings up a little bit of stuff that has to do with dieting. Maybe I got to choose the wording, and maybe I got to do the individual searching for specific things like weight loss and things like that. Be more specific. But anyway, that's how the text match beta portion works. So let's head on back to the main members area. Again, let's just go through this. So if you look over here and you hover, you have access to support, details of your account. You can change your password, your payment card, payments. You can cancel your subscription if you are a regular subscriber of it. However, again, if you purchase that one-time lifetime deal, then you probably don't have to worry about it. But let's take a look at support, because that's very important. So here in customer support, you can reach out to them directly, and they will respond to your request within 48 hours. Okay. And if we look down here, they've got a section here called Great Search Tips. So let's just take a look at that, because I'm interested to see what that's all about. So they're going to give you some what they call great time-saving tips on how to choose terms. And these seem pretty interesting. Try to think outside of the box in your search terms, right? Is another good search tip is to use metaphors and concepts, right? Selecting stand for something. These are pretty cool. Okay. And let's take a look here. I'm intrigued about their coming soon tab. Let's see what they have coming in the pipe. Okay. And it says here, at JumpStory, we believe in 100% transparency. That's wonderful. We think that the best way to build a world-class product is to share everything so customers, partners, and others can follow your progress and share their ideas for further improvement. This is awesome to hear, because they're open to it, right? They're not just going to ram this JumpStory platform down your throat and that's it. They're open to suggestions. They're very transparent. They're going to show you what the roadmap looks like in the next 6 months. All right, so there's a lot of different things coming in the pipeline, and you can see they're all color coded. Green means that they've already been completed and is live. Yellow means that the task is in progress and will be done that month. And orange means that the task is in the pipeline and will be completed before the deadline. So this is awesome because now you can share. If you got a great idea, they're open to it. So go ahead and email them. Let them know what you want to see in JumpStory. So that way it can be the product that works for you, right? So that's awesome. So what's the final verdict on JumpStory? Should you get this product? Well, as I alluded to earlier, if you are a struggling entrepreneur, if you are an online marketer and you're not making any money, please don't buy this product, okay? Do yourself a favor. I know that there's a $99 and a $49 lifetime license to this product, but seriously, you could use that money for other parts of your business that are going to help your business grow, like an autoresponder or buying a page builder or other things that you actually need. I don't want this to be something where it's a shiny object that you purchase and you store away hoping that you might use it a little later on. Now, that being said, if you are a marketer, affiliate marketer, a blogger, content creator, a business owner, okay, for that matter, and you are turning a profit and you're making money and you're looking for something to really enhance your business, then this is something that I would tell you to strongly consider, okay? For $99 lifetime license or $49 for the light license, it's well worth that cost because they're increasing the amount of assets that they're bringing into the platform every day. Right now, they've got 25 million assets, right? Photos, videos, vector files, illustrations, icons, you name it. They've got 25 million and they're growing every day. And the photos are different. They're not the typical stock photos that you see on the more notable sites that everyone's used to, right? And the fact that they've got some kind of insurance to protect you or to protect you from getting sued, that really is important for some businesses. I think that's going to be really important. Obviously, again, if you can't afford it, then you need to really be careful if you're using those free services. Okay, you need to read the terms and conditions. You need to understand how you can use those photos and what you can use them for so that you avoid being sued. Okay, now with that being said, I hope you found this video, this review and walkthrough of JumpStory to be useful. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and also consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. I would greatly appreciate it. Lastly, if you want to learn how to best utilize the assets that you can get out of JumpStory and incorporate them into your affiliate marketing business, then click on the link below to follow my #1 recommendation. This is Ken Furukawa from kenfurukawa.com, and I'll see you in my next video.